The rise of mobile notaries, are they the future of document signing? I really want to talk about the rise of mobile notaries, what the competition I feel like is going to be in the future, and where I think this whole mobile notary industry is going towards. Like you may know, the mobile notary, aka the notary industry, something that's been around for a while, and it's one of those boring businesses that I love because in the event that things go wrong, let's say a recession or any type of pandemic or anything like that was supposed to come back around, this is one of those need-based businesses. It's not one of those that may be flashy, but it's one that you know is like, okay, cool. This business is going to bring me in money. I know that I have the skill of being a mobile notary. If anybody wants me to do a job, I can just show up to the location and make some money. So where's it going to be in the future? Where do I see mobile notaries going in the future? And why do I choose to stay in this industry? So like my brother and I, when we're making companies, what we always think about is like, okay, is this a business that I can do 5 to 10 years in the future? If not, we don't even want to worry about it. And the mobile notary, aka the notary business, is something that can go into the future and you can have it for a while. You just need to set yourself up and know where the competition and kind of like the waves of new business is going to come and what the changes might look like. So as everything is going on, I think there's going to be a big shift towards convenience. And you can kind of see that just in the culture, just being in the States. So for example, you have the Uber Eats, you have your Postmates, you have your DoorDash. All these delivery services is basically just convenience. It's basically just convenience. People want things to happen for them or something to make their lives a little bit easier or something to save them time because we're pushing towards a more digital age where people kind of want to just stay in their houses. And that a lot of that I think happened after the pandemic and we might try to revert back. But as of right now, people are a lot more comfortable using these virtual services or those services where people come towards them. And as a mobile notary, that kind of falls within our realm because individuals that don't feel like leaving the house and going to like UPS, USPS, going to like the traditional notaries location, they're just going to be the type to type in mobile notaries or mobile notaries that can come to me into Google. And then at that point, they'll just have somebody come to the location. So for us, that's great. And it's one of those things where it's like a nice value for value. They'll pay the money. We'll go there and do what you need. And by do what you need, I mean notarized documents. Don't get crazy out there. But anyways, that's why I think the mobile notary business is going to be good because we are moving towards a shift of convenience. And honestly, people profit off of other people's laziness or people's willingness to want to save time. So we're saving people time. And if they're lazy or incapable of actually going out there and getting a notarization, we're going to be the ones that provides that service. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. So what do I think about mobile notaries and their impact on traditional notary services? I think that as time goes on, more and more people are slowly going to start to realize like, okay, notary services, traditional notary services is cool, but you can't really make money with that because you have a traditional location. People have to come to you and you're notarizing. You can only charge the state requirement for the documents. So I think as time goes on, more people are going to be interested in the mobile notary business. But, the 90% are always going to do bad because they don't understand the tactics and what to do. And honestly, people are so scatterbrained, they're not going to stick to it anyway. So this is a great time to get in because you can position yourself, learn what you need to learn, and put yourself into that top 10 and 5% of mobile notaries out there. So we're going to give the traditional notary services a run for their money, not only because we're able to charge more, but we're able to throw back more money into marketing because we're getting more. Imagine charging each of your clients $100, but they have to charge each of their clients $10. You have more money to work with, play with, do more marketing, and have more freedom. So I think the mobile notaries are going to win when it comes to that. And I do think there is going to be a growing demand, which is the next point I want to hit on. When it comes to the elderly, I think there's the baby boomers. A lot of them are getting older now and getting to the age where they're starting to be in hospice and they need health care. And a lot of them aren't able to do two things. One, go to the locations that they need to get documents notarized. They're old. You think an 80-year-old is going to want to walk all the way over or drive all the way over to UPS to get a document stamped? They're not doing that, bro. They're not doing that. And do you think they want to go on to get their documents notarized online and then this 80-year-old has to figure out, how do I upload a document? They're not trying to do that. They want to call, speak to a human, and have someone come to the location to notarize documents. And that's exactly what we intend to do. So the growing demands that I think in industries I think are going to continue booming is the healthcare, because we see this whole gray, what do they call it, the gray flights or something like that, the silver tsunami or something like that. All these older baby boomers are getting in healthcare and getting older, so they need people to come to them. The legal fields, attorneys are going to need people to go to the locations as usual, and of course, real estate. Those are like tried and true. Those are kind of like the boring businesses as well that are always going to be around. And as long as they're going to be around, that keeps us around because we kind of like scratch each other's back in a way. So I think a big game changer for the future now is going to be the remote online notarizations. So this, I would say, is, I don't want to call it competition, because once you offer your mobile notary service and you understand how the business works and you understand how to acquire clients and have clients reach out to you, then you can add RON, or remote online notarizations, to your tool belt or to your business. But for those that don't add that, and are not worried about like the remote online notarizations at all, you're probably going to have some competition, because that's going to be one of the game changers for the future. So as of right now, I don't think every state allows it, the remote online notarizations as yet. But as time goes on, they will. I'm pretty confident they will, and it's going to be majority of the states that do offer it. Is what's going to be my guess in the end. So you'll be fine as a mobile notary, because like I said, there's always going to be the older crowd that doesn't want to upload a document and do all of that stuff. PDF, what is that? You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about that. But there is going to be a crowd of people that do want to just pay cheaper money and just do it online. So you need to be positioned for that, and you need to be ready for that. Because one thing is, with the remote online notarizations, you can only charge a certain amount, and it's less than a mobile notary, but you have the pressure, you have the privilege of convenience. And with that convenience, you not having to leave your house, you're able to do multiple people in one day. So you might not have the quality and the higher margins coming in, but you will have the quantity. You will have the quantity, and there's other additional things that you can charge for as well when it comes to that. So I would say definitely keep an eye out, because remote online notarizations are going to be a game changer. It's still kind of new right now, which is good. It's best to get into industries when they're kind of on the newer side and everybody's unsure, because that's like the best time to have the most growth. So the challenges that mobile notaries must overcome, it's going to be legal and regulatory hurdles. Let me read this. While RON is expanding, not all states have fully embraced it yet. So mobile notaries must navigate state-specific regulations. Like I was just saying, every state does not allow it yet. So you're going to have to be careful with that, what state you're in, and still try to, if your state allows it, to add it to your business somehow. Add it to your business somehow, just in case the tides in the notary world shift. You're already good to go. You're already surfing, dude. You're already surfing because you already have your thing set up. So while everybody else is just trying to become a remote online notary, you have the system set in place. All you have to do is shift your focus from mobile notarizations over to RON. So you want to be prepared for that. So what's next? What's next? The future of mobile notaries. So like I said, I think things are going to continue being on the up and up, especially as we start having a lot older folks start getting to that age where they don't want to go out, but yet they don't want to do all these technical savvy things. So we'll still have business. And then the fact that we're working with title companies, and we're within the real estate realm, and we're within the attorney realm and the healthcare realm, these are very solid industries. You know what I'm saying? Like the attorney industry, the healthcare industry, the real estate industry, that's not going anywhere overnight. And this is one of the advantages of having one of those boring businesses that stay around for a while. It's like a tax office. People almost always need taxes. You know what I'm saying? The vehicle and how it's happening might be different, aka mobile or online, but the service itself will always be needed. So just keep your eyes open and your ears peeled for any changes in the market. If you're starting to see things get more popular, you might want to pay attention to it. And if you hear things starting to bubble, like in the background, that's when you start listening very closely, because it's like, okay, cool, something's happening over there. Let me pay attention before everybody else pays attention. Because when you're able to jump on trends and do things like the remote online notarizations and other things before the crowd gets there, you're going to be in a blue ocean before it turns red. And if you're not sure what that book is, read Blue Ocean. But anyways, the rise of mobile notaries, I think they are the future of document signing. I think there is going to be some competition out there, but you're able to be the competition. You're able to be a part of that. And if you position yourself well, you will be able to take advantage of it. So this is something you will have for the next 5 to 10 years. Notarizations are always going to be around unless things change within the country. And then in that case, that's just, we have no control over that. But we do have control over what we have control over. So if you want to learn more, if you have any reservations, you don't think that this is true, you think that, oh, the mobile notary or the notary industry is going to go down, put it in the comments below. I would like to hear. If you want to work with me one-on-one, click on the link below. Help you get to 2 to 5K a month at least, so I can help grow your business, whether you're a new or established notary or a 9-to-5er. Doesn't matter. Go ahead and click on that. If you want to work with me one-on-one, click on that link. If you want to, what was I going to say? Almost forgot it. If you want to have a free notary bundle kit, go ahead and click on the link below. It's a completely free kit. It'll give you the tools you need. And if you like it and you want more in-tune tools, like more in-depth tools that can help you out even more, click on that other bundle, buy that one, because then you're able to get your phone scripts, your email scripts, and you can use these tools right away. I don't sell the courses, but the tools that you can use like today, go ahead and get those. Trust me, you'll love it. But anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Peace, love, and your boy Knowledge is out.